All right, let's crack open one of the most common, yet kind of mysterious, pieces of tech you see every single day. Yep, we're talking about the QR code.
I mean, you've definitely seen these little black and white squares. They're on restaurant tables for menus, on packages, at checkout counters for payments. They've just quietly taken over how we connect with the world around us.
Because, it's not just a random jumble of pixels. It's an incredibly clever system. And in this explainer, we're going to take it apart, piece by piece, to see exactly how it works.
So, to really get it, let's start with the absolute basics. What does QR even stand for?
It actually stands for Quick Response Code, and that name tells you everything you need to know about its purpose. The whole thing is designed to be read almost instantly, delivering information in the blink of an eye, all by storing data in this simple square pattern.
Okay, so let's get into the anatomy of this square itself. We're going to take it apart. How is all that information actually structured in there?
What's so cool is that the code isn't random at all. It's a highly organized map, really, and it's built with two very important components, something called the finder pattern and the data blocks.
So first up, you've got the finder pattern. See those three big, bold squares in the corners? Think of them like anchors or signposts. Their one and only job is to tell your phone's camera, hey, I'm a QR code, and this is the right way up. This is what lets you scan it from pretty much any angle and still have it work perfectly. And then you have, well, everything else. All those smaller squares that make up the rest of the pattern, those are the data blocks. This is the real heart of the QR code. It's like a tiny digital filing cabinet where the actual information, like a website URL, is stored.
So how do those finder patterns and the data blocks work together when you actually scan something? This is where we get to that magic moment of connection.
It all happens in 5 quick steps. First, your camera just captures the image. Instantly, your phone's software looks for those 3 big corner squares. That's the finder pattern. Once it's locked on and oriented, it reads the pattern of all the little data blocks. Then, it decodes that pattern back into something we can understand, like a link. And finally, boom, it takes action, opening that link right in your browser.
And the wildest part, that entire 5-step journey, from the physical code in front of you to the digital result on your screen, it happens in a fraction of a second. It really, truly is a quick response.
So we've covered the how, but now for the why. What is it about this simple design that makes it so effective? So genius, really.
The best way to think about it is as a physical hyperlink. For years, hyperlinks just existed on screens, right? They connected one web page to another. The QR code takes that exact idea and puts it out in the real world, creating this instant bridge between a physical object and a digital destination.
So the key to its success really just comes down to a few core things. It stores data super efficiently. Its name promises that quick response, and it always delivers. And its simple square pattern, guided by those finder squares, is just incredibly easy for any modern camera to read. It's the perfect mix of simplicity and power.
So when you put it all together, the crucial point is this. There's a beautiful simplicity and a really powerful logic hidden right there in plain sight.
So the next time you point your camera at one of these, you'll know you're not just scanning a box. You're unlocking a perfectly designed packet of information, one that's built from the ground up to be found, read, and understood in an instant.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? From menus and payments to tickets and beyond, they're already everywhere. The only question left is, what will these simple squares unlock next?